I'm about to get on too. Give me a sec.
Oh
But
my
go ahead. Go
God.
ahead. Start it off. Start it up. Start
We
it up.
got
Hey
the
yo, what up?
craziest panel in
We
the
out
fucking
here.
world here.
Yeah.
Of course, you got my boy EST87. Of course, you got my boy
Already.
fucking B Rad. And we
Yo,
got the new
yo.
additions. They still sticking with us.
Oh,
Fucking
Malibu.
Ayo, Alex the Don. You feel me? We here, and yes, you know what we talking about today. But we coming with some different perspectives. It's crazy, man. It's so sad. I ain't gonna lie. The more I think about it, the more I had to stop looking at it. And what I'm talking about, obviously, is the Diddy video, man. It's like,
Oh,
yo,
Bro, fuck that dude. After I saw that, no respect no more. I mean, I didn't. I could have swore I heard about that back in the day, but that resurfacing, that just made me lose all complete respect for him. I would spit on his face if I saw him, like, just straight up
Welcome.
kicking her in the face and fucking damn,
I
bro,
kicked her in the
just
ass. I thought
straight
the
up
same thing.
disrespect.
I thought the same thing, and it was horrible no matter what. But he didn't kick her in the face. I thought the same shit, but it doesn't matter. He still kicked her, but he didn't kick her in the face. I thought he
Hell
really
no,
did,
bro.
though.
We've all
It
been in
looked
them
crazy.
relationships with them fucking crazy, heated
That
shit,
shit
and it's
looked crazy. Yeah, but I've never put my hands on a female. I don't give a fuck how
nah,
crazy
bro.
they
You
may
never
be.
kick nobody in the face. Like that's fucking
Yo,
nuts. Like
you don't even
you're a
throw a
grown
girl on the
man. You're a
floor.
grown man.
Yeah, yeah, no, but no, he didn't kick her in the face. I thought the same shit. The way the angle is, it looks
He
like that, but
punched
he
her in the
didn't.
face. He got black eyes. He tried to drag her ass
Oh,
like she's some kind
I
of
don't doubt
property.
that. No, but that
Listen, let me
if
Fuck
say
he had
this
that.
kicked her
though.
in the face, bro, he would have took
Say
her
this.
teeth out like
Before
that.
you, hey,
That was
look,
a crazy kick.
before you kick me in my ass, kick me in my face.
Nah, fuck that, man.
Right? Like I don't
I'll
want to
take a
even.
kick.
Damn. Like if she gonna be getting beat like that, man, just
Kicking
get
me in
away
my
from that
ass.
toxic asshole. That guy should have been arrested a long time ago.
Yeah. But
Fuck. How did he not get arrested in 2016 for that?
they
Because
just
he paid
released.
her off the very next morning.
No,
He was indicted, and the next morning he paid her off, and there was a fucking NDA signed.
Yeah, fuck him because he put Shine in jail.
Yeah, agreed,
Interesting,
Fucking
agreed,
yo, fool.
yeah,
agreed.
like
Alex,
Shine was
Alex
in
going
jail because
crazy.
Diddy
Yeah,
had a
Alex.
fucking some whack shit back in the fucking day.
I'm thinking that Biggie, somebody on the channel said he killed Biggie. I think it was Ayo. But
Anybody better than
I'm just
Diddy, he
saying on
would
the
just
channel.
lock up.
What
regardless,
I'm
yo, the fact that the video got dropped restores all the prime witnesses' credibility. So like, it doesn't matter that it was 5 years. Like they can't get him on any of that. It feels like a chess play because for them
It's
to
setting him up for the new move.
like the feds got this video. He bought that shit for 50 grand. Like the hotel couldn't have released it since 2016. But if they choose to release that, that proposes the idea that they got a lot more shit. And they want to see what happens if after
Or
certain points.
or or they're just trying to crucify him in the public eye for right now because this trial, if it even happens, ain't going
check
until
Right.
like
this out.
2 years from now, and they just want to make him look bad because they don't have anything but
This
that
came
one
out
video.
on
That
CNN.
could
Put
be
this out
prison for
now.
him.
So
Imagine
what?
the
CNN, yeah,
questions
CNN
surrounding
is
that.
fucking
CNN put
garbage,
that shit
bro.
out, not TMZ,
CNN might as well
not.
be a fucking TikTok channel.
Hold on.
CNN's trash.
Oh,
Let him land.
let
Go
Bush
ahead.
finish.
Okay, Trump.
I'm
There you
sorry. Go
go.
ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, that was just my
It's a
point. You feel me?
serious offense.
CNN put this out. You feel me? And you know when the powerful man, he probably had all kind of people in his pocket, but when like when the dirt is out on you, the tables turn. Yo, oh my God, like what's gonna happen now? Like CNN put this out. This is my point. Anybody else in the industry didn't put this out. This footage probably been all the way out there, but everybody else in pocket. CNN ain't in pocket. You
And then
feel me
right after
now?
CNN does that, then TMZ, like in unison,
Yeah,
drops
they
that
have
shit.
to. Every other publication got no choice now. They have to.
Yeah, that
All
makes
right, ESC, let's go. Here we go.
Why CNN ain't got no video of Epstein Island?
Because
okay.
because
Because they not.
Right.
He's not dumb enough to beat a damn
But
female running
but
her
at
down
that
the hall
point,
like you King Kong
but
and
at that
kicking the hell out of her like you
nah, he just had
untouchable.
sex with
You
them. It's
feel me?
okay.
at
Like,
that point,
They being
like
selective now. Back to Diddy. Look,
no,
we
no,
don't
I'm not.
condone it.
Cause check
No,
this
no,
out.
no.
Diddy ain't stupid. Diddy knew there was cameras all around the place, but he's so pompous, so fucking whatever he think he is. He really thought he could get away with that type of behavior.
Yeah,
You feel
nah.
me?
No. He got away with it.
That's
He
that
got
leader
got
shit.
away with it. He got
No,
away
he
with
did.
it.
No, he didn't.
I mean,
He
it's the
did.
same.
He did it for a couple of
Hey,
years.
still technically getting away with it. Technically,
EST's right. He got away with it for a couple of years.
Listen,
It's been about.
anybody
All
normal
right,
would
y'all
have went
talk
to
about the
jail.
law and jail and shit.
Yo,
I'm
yo,
not
They would
talking
have went to
about
jail
that.
that day.
I'm talking about real
One at
karma.
a time. One at a
Yeah,
time.
but
One at a
like
time. No.
I'm talking about,
You're right,
yeah,
thank
there's the elite, and then there's the fucking regular man. The regular man's going down for some shit like that
yo,
immediately.
how come like
The
the first?
elite is.
My bad.
You right.
No,
Alex,
go ahead, go. What were you saying,
How
Greg?
come the first? Now Kim Porter, yo, like his ex-wife was
Oh
basically like
man.
she's
Hey, look.
gone. That
Hey,
happened.
look.
That was like so, like you know, like
Hey, but check this though. Kim Porter was close. That happened like a couple months before COVID, and she's been traveling. So I think she was a COVID thing before we knew what was, because she died of pneumonia. That's a straight COVID.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she died like 2 months before COVID kicked off. So
But,
I think
but,
she
So
had
you
okay.
don't wait a
But
minute,
even-
wait a
even
minute,
if
wait a
that's the
minute,
case-
wait a minute. So EST, you don't think there's no foul play with the Kim Porter situation?
No, bro.
But even so, realistically, because I bet you know the number more than me. How many people of young age, like her age, around Puffy, died of natural causes? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh
I mean,
yeah, well there's smoke and fire. That's what we say on this
we
channel.
Well, if you call a bullet to the chest a natural cause, then quite a few.
Look, hey, look. We can
Who in the ghetto? No, I'm playing.
Hey, look, we can
Nah.
we can conspire with a lot, man. We can conspire
I'm
with a
sorry,
lot.
no laughing right now.
We'll
Shout
be
out
down the rabbit
FDNY.
hole all day. I don't personally think he had nothing to do with her death. At the end of the day, that she died of. They said pneumonia, and that was right. And 2 months later, three months later, COVID kicked off, and she had been out of
You're
state,
a
out
bad
of the
boy
country.
for life, dude, ain't you?
Nah, oh hell no.
Take that.
Take that.
That
Take
was
that.
crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm not. Look, I can't defend no more. I told Bush. I said I can't stand in his defense
Nah,
no more.
yeah. You the one that sent me that
and that's
video,
what.
and we
And think
posted
about
it
that though.
before
Like that's
everybody. So
that
you
makes
said
this
you ain't-
video a great video for them to choose to drop, because people that aren't even like been on the fence and still want to play like not even want to play like want to be like, yo, I don't know the whole story, I don't want to say shit because I know how the media will spin shit regardless. Like at the same time, you see that and there's no denying that's like
a tactic though. It's a tactic. What they do is they demean your person, they demean your character to the public, and then they come and get you. It's an old tactic. We see it all the time.
How they
Kanye
demeaning
told
his
us all
character to the
about it, and then
public?
he lived it for us
This
too.
shit he did.
Yeah. But this the thing. Listen, this the thing. They all do it, and they all got videos and secrets just like this, and they're waiting their turn to fall like a domino.
I mean, look,
Alex,
Ray Rice.
go, Alex.
Ray Rice. I mean,
Ray
he
Rice.
got away with it. That shit,
No,
Atlantic
he
City, he
didn't.
beat his girl
career
in the
was over after
elevator.
that.
That was a
But
rough video.
after that, it was a wrap. I mean, like honestly,
And I need
he
all
won
my
the Super
The
Bowl
man
one
is
year,
getting away with it to them because it's not.
and then
He didn't get away with it.
He had the
yeah, I mean,
Kardashian tape. Yeah, well, no, he was with Kim before the tape came out with Ray J.
Hey, but look, we need to understand, all men, we need to understand, we are in the feminist movement, and women are cracking now. If you do that,
nah, that shit is crazy.
it's over for you, bro. We need to understand now.
Well,
I
it was
don't
a very
understand what you're
unpopular
saying.
opinion. It was
First
a
of
very
all,
unpopular opinion, but both times, both with Ray Rice in the elevator and with with the whole Rihanna thing.
We not
The
equipped
first
to win
question,
that
the
fight.
first question people did ask back then was, "Well, what did this chick do prior?" Because nobody just does that shit.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but you know
excuse.
what,
It doesn't
though?
excuse the action, but the question is,
I'm
what happened prior?
220 pounds. I could destroy any woman. I mean,
No
honestly,
shit.
I mean,
That's
maybe
why I
not a
said it's not an
professional
excuse.
fighter, but like a regular, regular
it's not
girl
an
that you're
excuse.
dating.
we're built differently.
Your average woman isn't gonna beat you
They're not
down.
like us.
It's not an
They're not
excuse,
like
but I'm just
us. We
saying,
can
like,
literally lift all this weight. We can we could carry a whole fucking dolly up the stairs with 4 people. Like, yo, we are strong motherfuckers. If
yeah,
we
but if a
even
girl
put an
fucking
ounce
cold
of
talks
aggression,
you, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
I
If a girl
know,
hits
but
you,
you know
you're not
what? It's
expecting
like
it.
one of those things. Your father told you, listen, you just got to walk the fuck away.
Yeah, I'm about to
Agreed,
say,
but not
get
everybody
out of
grew up
it,
with a
get out
father.
of
A lot
it.
of people, hold on, a lot of people didn't grow up with a father, and they deal with emotions like
Well,
women
even
do.
your mother would tell you that too. Don't beat women. Every person would tell you that. Don't
Yeah, she can
be a
tell you
woman.
all that. She can tell you all
I
that, but
mean,
the
it's common
emotional
sense,
response. Yeah,
don't
she
pick
can
on a
teach
person
you.
that's smaller than
not
you.
even your parents.
Yeah,
There's
she
people
can
in your
teach
life
you
who
all
tell you
that. She
shit.
can teach you all that, but when you grow up learning how to react emotionally to something from only having a mother
Yeah,
in your
but
life,
that's
maybe
mental.
you
That's
know.
a mental health issue. issue that you
So
got to
do you
square
think?
off with
Do you
yourself.
Yeah, but that's
guys?
how someone was raised. You can't like. I mean,
Exactly. I
Look,
know. I
I'm
mean,
not
like
saying it's
I know a
right. I'm
lot of
not saying
troubled
it's
people,
right.
but
Excuse
I'm
me.
not saying
they
it's right.
literally, yeah, no, I know a lot of troubled people, but like they literally have taught themselves that, and they can be untaught that, and
Oh,
it's not an
absolutely.
excuse.
Like,
I
yo,
don't know.
and
I
I'm just
don't
gonna,
know.
I just want to throw this out there. This is for like on the subject and talking about it. Like, a guy that will do that to a girl, that's a guy that's a sore loser. That's somebody that doesn't get his way, will fucking do anything
Bro,
behind closed
Facts.
doors. So
And
now
he doesn't under.
everybody else
I don't
sitting
even.
here, if we're like on the subject and we're speculating, we're just, we don't know. None of us are personally involved. So like,
yeah,
yo,
it's crazy.
Max now, and now that he's said multiple times since Cassie dropped this shit that he didn't do anything like that, and
That's
we
true.
gotta
Yeah.
somewhat
He
take
lied
that
to
as word because there's no fucking proof. Now they choose to drop this. Okay, bet. Now, how does law work, really? Do we apply that? Okay, you said all this shit, but wait. We got video over here that this isn't true. So now,
And let me add on to that point. Hold on. We got CBJ calling all these celebrities out to stand in solidarity with Diddy, and then
Yeah,
this
he's a
drop.
weirdo.
How you going?
yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird shit. I don't know.
How we gonna
Yeah, he's a
stand next to
weirdo.
this now? Now, what if everybody
Nah,
would have signed up to stand in
I
solidarity with
don't
him?
know.
This
I
video
wouldn't
dropped.
Luckily,
sign my
yeah,
name
you're
on
right,
that.
dickhead.
yo,
Anybody
Like,
Yeah,
what
but
are
else?
we
what's
talking
what's really
about?
going to happen to anybody who does? What's really going to happen to anybody who does? Because I remember something that happened 2 years ago where 80% of the nation took one side, the other 20% was ostracized, and now the truth came out, and the 80% just sat back and didn't say shit, didn't apologize, and nothing. Like we were just ostracized. And if this was a different country back in the 40s, we probably would have been put on trains and sent somewhere. So the public
Hold up,
public
what?
doesn't
Hold up,
apologize for
what?
bullshit.
Hold up, what?
Uh-oh. I'm muting.
No,
Hold on,
there's
what?
certain words. There's certain words you can't use. This video will get blocked. I'm just saying. Within the
Said, what
past 2
about the
years, we had
40s?
a
Hold on, what you say about the 40s and being sent away
well.
in the 30s?
Yeah, exactly. What I'm saying is, if this were the 40s in a different country, anybody who was in that 20% who didn't pay attention to what everybody else was saying would have been fucking sent away and deal with. Thank God we're in America at this point. But man, shit gets crazy and nobody fucking apologizes after the fact. Anybody who rocks with
Oh,
Diddy, if it turns
I
out
get
he's
what you.
dirty,
See, B-Rad is good. See, but it goes over a lot of people's heads. What he be
No, but I
saying.
heard what I did catch what he said when he said nobody apologized. If you
Now he
back
said
Diddy,
being sent
if you
away in
back
trains.
Diddy publicly as a
yep,
celebrity, then yeah, you
you
should come out
diggity,
and
you
apologize.
diggity.
What the fuck? You should come out and
Okay.
apologize to Cassie, the family, and everybody else.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
back on him for a second, man. Look, he's a scumbag, and how every man should feel like we should feel like lining it up with him, man. To be honest
Oh,
with
facts,
you.
facts.
No
Oh,
Yo,
bullshit.
I already
after
said
I
that. Oh, this dude AO was livid when he seen the
Yeah, we need
video.
to
He
line it
said,
up. You know, he
riding
need
in
to
the
line it
train.
up. And if he do go to jail, they gonna make him line it up. But he need to feel like walking amongst the streets.
Man, line it
Like, bro,
up.
come on, let's line this up.
Celebrity deathmatch: Chris Brown and Diddy.
Nah,
dude,
nah, nah, nah. You gotta
nah,
take the
don't put
audience
Chris
out of
Brown
it.
in
You gotta
there.
take the audience out of it.
I
You
don't
gotta
know
make it
about you, but
possible.
He need to be like
Diddy
locked up at ADX or
and
something.
Jay Z, maybe.
ADX, he need to be
after I
ADX.
saw that movie, Get Him to the Greek with Diddy,
Yo, how about
you
that? How
know,
about that shit? That
like
That
just
made a
came
lot
up
of
I
in the
sense.
news. I didn't even
I
realize.
totally don't look
Yo,
at him the same anymore because I'm
what
like,
the fuck?
I see the videos of him in real life. Did you see that shit with Kevin Hart and him?
Yeah, that's
He's
how
like
he
I
all
acted
know the
in
drunk
his
and
best.
shit.
Nah,
He
character.
but
has
the
the
best is
bottle in his hand.
Weezy.
He's like,
Weezy's sitting
no
right
In
next
his
to
homo,
him.
character.
don't come near this bed. And then he comes out and then he's telling him that Usher and him are fighting over fucking, what,
Right.
Frosted Flakes back in the day, like some weird shit. And he's
You know,
like,
I
yo,
know
what is
some
Diddy even
OGs.
saying right now? What is he saying? It's
What I
know some
insane.
New
noticed with
York.
him too, is he likes to get up on a lot of people and touch them. Like we call that filling you out. See how
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting
like
strong and
way
powerful
too
he
the
is, and
close.
be
spaz when he
touching
was
you
You
and
know
acting
what
like
touching
a
that
you.
is, yeah. You
spaz.
know exactly what
Nah,
that
but
is.
Don't
that's
nobody be like, hey man, look, don't be rubbing my shoulders, don't caress me, don't grab me.
that's
What are you talking about? This straight up and down like an arrow. What are we doing here?
Yeah, bro, he was acting like a spaz and on
Bring
the
him out,
camera in
man.
front of everybody.
no,
With
and
it.
that's
Fuck
why
it.
fucking Weezy's response was so fucking necessary. Weezy and Pictures, the way they respond, like, but Weezy on camera, because Weezy realized it seemed like Weezy was like, "Yo, I only got like 10 seconds of this motherfucker. I'll be dipping him for the rest of my career." But like, I'm ready to go now, and you need to avoid people like this, like to try to dance
Yeah.
upon you. Like
Yeah.
that was a while
So is
ago.
it fair to say, before we get into Jaguar, because I still want to explore some of the stuff she said,
Ugh.
but is it fair to say that every bad boy artist got propositioned or got You feel me? Now we talking about locks now. You feel me?
Yo,
We
so
talking
how
about
about this?
Biggie.
How
Yeah,
about
you
this?
better, you better
How
hush
about
up
this?
about
Oh,
that.
don't be
That's
talking about my
crazy
boys
talk.
like that, yo.
That's crazy
Those are
talk
like the
because
only
the
guys I
three of
really
them,
like. Fuck
What's
the
that.
three of them would be doing life in Clinton if that
Hell
were the case.
no.
Trust
Isn't
me.
You
Biggie
fuck
going to
with
death row or
Jada
something like
and
that?
Styles and them, I'll fucking they better they're some solid dudes. They ain't doing no pedo shit. They ain't doing no weird shit. They ain't doing nothing. They're just
If that were the
solid ass
case, they would have
fucking
held him at gunpoint and made him sign a contract, and they would be running
nah,
fucking that
they ain't
shit right
like
now.
that. They
Trust me.
fuck that shit. Who needs you
They would have
then?
taken over his business if he played with
No,
them like that.
question. I got a serious
Styles
question.
is classy.
I got a serious question. It under the like Biggie was before he died. Biggie was going to sign with fucking like with Death Row, right?
No, no way.
Nah,
He was
I don't think so.
leaving
Yeah.
Bad Boy though. He was leaving
nah.
Bad Boy.
Yo,
No, he probably would have opened his own label.
Well, I've been led to believe that Biggie was leaving Bad Boy, and so like
yo,
if you can't agree on that, then forget what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but he probably would have opened his own label and called it Notorious or
Look at
some
this
shit like
long
that. He
ass
was not
timeline.
going to death row. I'll tell
dude,
you that
I
much.
saw I saw some crazy video with Tupac, and he had a earring in his right ear, and he was acting all flamboyant, and he was
No,
talking before, and he was like, "Yo, it was." I was like, "No disrespect, the Tupac or whatever," but I was like, "Is he acting or is this
No,
real life?"
listen, he went to a high school for the arts, right? So he was into acting, he was into plays, he
But
was into
he was
dancing, he was into
real
everything.
soft, real soft, real
Yeah,
soft.
well, he was also doing an interview for a mainstream thing about like being
Yeah, but you
a
know what the
thespian
right
and being
earring
an
meant back
actor.
in the day? You know what I'm saying? We were not like,
Listen,
it was
listen,
weird. It
listen.
threw me
Let's be
off.
honest. His entire rap persona was pretty much like just a continuation of fucking his role in Juice. Like that. It seems like that he took Bishop as his rap
So, I
persona.
mean,
Because prior to that, he was not. He was not like that.
Yeah, I
He
feel
was
like he
not
was
like
a
that.
wholesome, I feel like he was a wholesome man, and then like
He was
something
an
changed him, and
educated
he was
kid who was
fucking done.
an
It was
educated kid
over.
who was
It was
into the
weird.
he was
he was an
Weird.
educated dude who was into the arts. He went to specific high schools that were for the arts. Like he was a background dancer for EPMD prior to like getting on. Like this kid,
I would.
like
Hey, look, I would
he was
never say
Guys,
I
playing
would
a
no
never.
position.
Diddy. There you
Jokes
go.
aside, man.
Let me
Two
tell
times
Over.
anybody though. I
with
tell
great
people.
power comes great responsibility.
You say
He was
what?
an actor, flat
I
out.
said
We saw how good of an
Tupac
actor he was,
proves
and then
like
he pretended
Tupac
to
set
be
the
a
bar
rapper.
for like what you should be as an artist. I feel I don't know. Like
I
I
ask
mean,
people this question. I say, how many gangsters you know went to Juilliard?
Well, I mean, you want to know who did go there? Let's see. Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, all those guys.
I mean,
The
they're
ones
not
like
really. They
quintessential actor
portrayed
gangsters.
gangsters. We're talking about
They,
big gang
okay,
bangers.
yes,
Like,
but they portrayed gangsters exactly,
yo,
believable ones, and they're
so what
still
do you
doing it
I
to
mean,
this
consider a
day.
people
gangster?
think they're
Do you
gangsters or not.
consider
I
a
think
gangster somebody that's gonna stab his brother in the
Robert De
back
Niro is
for
kind of
like
a fucking
to
dick.
stay alive, or somebody like that's
I
gonna
don't
die for
know,
his
but I know
brother's
one
Yo,
thing.
but
business?
I
also
don't hear none of y'all
just
because
because
y'all
you're an
talking over
actor,
each other. Everybody's
just
talking
be,
over each other. And let's
just
get back.
because
Let's
you're an
get back
actor.
to the topic right here. Let's read this comment because she's on point with where we want to go with this. And she opened. I mean, is that a male or a female? I'm not sure, but Taria Williams opened my eyes to some things. Jaguar got the
Yeah,
Diddy story from Wendy Williams when
yeah,
she
we
was
Ben
on
spoke about
radio
this.
in NYC
Yeah, the
and
whole
was
gay rapper
fired for
thing.
talking about Diddy and his
Yep.
freak parties. Jaguar has never been to Diddy party or around him ever. It's all cap.
To that, I like never. I say like I look at the entertainers. I look at people's body language around Diddy, and then anything like Jaguar writes, what she says on it on the subject kind of just backs up what I feel internally watching other people interact with Diddy and how he tries to manipulate conversations to like hold people what it seems he has over people's heads, and then
He intimidates people. He intimidates people because of who he
Nah,
is, his clout, his
I
money,
don't think
his
it's that.
connections, his
I think
power.
it's more like shit like what I heard 50 Cent say. Like he was like, why was I gonna go shopping if I went shopping with the dude? He'll like lean in, take a picture like he's kissing me, fucking take a picture, and then try
Ah,
some
But
weird
wait,
ass shit. But like that's so weird. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
you a
mean that's
Jaguar
most of
fan?
them
Ao, did
people
she
that
ever
want to be
mention like?
irrelevant.
Did she ever say she been around the parties, or did she just say she know information? Did she ever say I
I
was with
never
Diddy? I
heard.
was with.
You feel me?
I can't say that I can recall hearing something specifically about it. Her stance seems like she's always been like aware of him and would never have been found at a Diddy party. Like
Why? Because
Yo,
he
Yeah,
but
but
didn't.
because she was
yo,
there,
broke
because she
washed
was
up
there, she's
background
complicit.
singer.
that being said, I have people close to me that did the fucking sex work game and dominatrixes that got paid by old. I mean, can I say that their clients were old Jewish men that wanted to get stomped out
So why can't you say that?
and pigs and shit and fucking
Oh,
basements and like yeah, that's real. Like those are the clientele paying people's rent that I happen to love. So it's like like,
I know. If she wasn't around Diddy, okay, whatever. But at the same time, a lot of shit she been saying is coming to fruition. You know what I mean? And really is opening my eyes to like, because I was like, come on, because we've been hearing, come on, how long we been hearing about all this freak
That
shit?
shit
Since the
crazy,
whole
man.
gay rapper
Long
incident,
time.
which Taria just mentioned here, when they cut away the commercial talking about when we come back on the air, we're going to be telling you about the gay rapper. Da da da. They came back from a 2-minute commercial break, new DJ, no mention of the gay rapper, and who could get that done with a New York radio station in under 2 minutes back then? Probably him.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo,
Uh,
what about Puffy's son dropping that shit? Did y'all?
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
don't
mean,
listen to
yo,
trash.
what
that's
is
old,
what is
bro.
it? His friend write that for him or something? Like
Exactly.
what?
That's
Or
that was cute.
anybody on
That's
the
all.
Like
Bad Boy
what
label.
is? You know, somebody wrote that for him,
Well,
and I
like
was
That
like,
was
yo,
cute.
you got to get back to your dad.
But what wasn't cute is his son, and I heard the girl, alleged victim, speaking on how he forced her to take them drugs and drink some shit, some lace drink allegedly,
I'm
and then
sure she was forced.
went on to the next level with it. So that wasn't, you know what I mean. He's in some
But
real
that's what I'm
shit too.
saying.
He
The
in some trouble.
arrogance. It's just like if that's his son and that's how he was, and he was bred by his father, and then like and in the song, like I didn't hear it, but I heard somebody like spill a bar about it, and it was like you checked the wrong house, like we own the house next door too, or something like that. Like but that arrogance, like this kid thinks he's gonna be doing the same shit and getting away with it. Like the fact that he, also drugged some girl to like do that, like that's the way to do it. Like I'm just saying that this guy's behavior since the early '90s and before, like, could be checked. Like,
Yeah, he's super suspect. He's been super suspect. There's always been shit floating around this dude. Like, is he that guy? Is he weird? Is he this? Is he that? And it looks like now things are coming out. But this one tape that we're looking at, this had to do with the original arrest or indictment for him when he hit this girl and then paid her off. When he paid Cassie off the
What?
next day, that shit got dropped. She got what,
but that way that
360,000 for
girl,
that?
the way
You
that
see
girl
what Toilet said? She
up
got a
on the floor,
warrant.
Yeah, she
That's what
got
I'm saying.
Jaguar Right
Hold
now.
yo,
Hold
but
on, hold on.
the way she gave up
Stealing
on
a
the
truck?
floor,
Who the fuck steals a truck?
Hold on.
You
We'll
got
get to that
money?
in 1 second. Taria, we're definitely going to get to that. Hold on 1 second, though.
nah, but I'm saying the way she gave up on the floor after she was hit is like, that's a girl that knows she can't fight back against this guy. Like she was trying to sneak out while he was dozing off, or like while he went to the
Yeah.
bathroom or something during an orgy. Like, and she
That-
tried to get away, couldn't get away, and gave up. So once she challenged him, and like that was the move, then the fact that she settled the next day got nothing to do with like her feeling safe anymore. Like, I mean,
No, not at all about safety. It's just about getting the money and getting the fuck up away from him. Like, and that's it. That's it.
staying alive.
That's it. No, agreed. 100%. Plus, that's not the first time he beat her ass. I mean, look, he hit her and she stopped immediately.
And that's
Immediately.
the thing. Like, of all the shit that has happened, that's the first thing that like
That we've
has
seen.
finally come out. And
Yeah, but do you notice that that's attached to something that was already settled? So that evidence is not admissible. Yes, it's character
but-
evidence for the masses, but it's not going to be admissible in court. But it's just
No,
letting
but it
us,
makes
the
her
people, know
word-
that he is, in fact, that guy.
it makes her word in court 100,000 times more believable than his.
Oh, 100%. And that's why they leaked that video. That's why they leaked the video. It's going to back up the future, but it's going to back up any future, allegations against him, but it itself is not going to be admissible.
So I changed my because of this. I kind of it made me rethink Kendrick and Drake and how it could be linked to this. And honestly, it sounds to me it's possible that if Kendrick this shit started happening and Kendrick was all right, well, I'm not gonna go after Diddy, but I'm gonna go after a column that stands under all the Diddies in the industry, and that's Drake. And that Drake could be one of them. So I feel
but Drake also has some serious people in his corner right now. Apparently, he's got something to do with the Hell's Angels out of Toronto right now.
Hell's Angels and Drake? What?
I'm just saying, aside from Kendrick's
Paying for protection,
attacking Drake, it also establishes Kendrick as the guy that's going to say something about this kind of shit. And as it comes out more, Kendrick might drop some shit about Diddy now that there's physical, evidence.
Yeah, because Kendrick, regardless of what his contract might be, he's not an industry type dude. You know what I'm saying? He's not your quintessential industry guy, so he's not going to play by the rules. So he will talk on some shit like that. But that shit's being silenced and deaded. It's a win for the culture. Yeah, okay, that's a win for the culture. It looks like a big loss to me in multiple ways, but still, that's what they're calling it now. So that's a dead issue.
What do you mean? What's a win for the culture?
That was the statement that was released about the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. Is that it's a win for the culture? It's over. Done deal. Just like I said they were gonna do. They're gonna dead that shit. They did. It's trying at least.
So then, does that prove that the Kendrick and Drake thing could have been a distraction for the Diddy thing? Since as soon as
proves nothing,
this shit drops.
Proves nothing. In fact, what it does is it opens up the realm. It opens up the realm of possibilities for all sorts of different ideas and stories and reasons, but none of them will ever come to fruition.
But did the Kendrick and Drake thing not start after Diddy got raided? And
it's just a coincidence.
Right when Diddy's next thing got dropped.
It's just a coincidence. It's in my opinion, it may be, but in my opinion, it's just a coincidence. It just so happened. I mean, it could be. It absolutely could be. But I think a lot of people are concerned about the whole Drake thing. I don't think that they would use something that dangerous, an allegation that dangerous, to overshadow what Diddy did. You know what I mean? Or may have done, allegedly did. You're talking about real trouble with that. You're talking borderline same shit. It's murky waters to bring up to divert attention from somebody else. That's murky water, in my opinion. It's possible, who knows? But it seems far fetched to me. It just seems like bad timing.
I don't feel it's a I don't see anything as I don't.
Look, I'm a conspiracy theorist through and through, but there has to be. The reality is
the media is the first branch of the government, in my opinion, and
but this shit didn't come out in the media. This shit came out in social media. This came out in our platforms, the things that we control. That's where these stories started coming from. This came from a dropped mixtape beef. This isn't being reported. Finally, CNN picks it up. Why? Because they're watching what's going on YouTube and social media to find out what people care about. Because Joe Rogan snots CNN's numbers, so they're doing anything and anything. They're picking up stories off the internet now. That's really sad of them. It's really sad.
Word. Hell yeah, man. I don't know. This fucking shit is real wild. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. This is nothing new either. This shit always has been going on in Hollywood and music forever. It's just that we didn't hear about it as quick because we don't have social media to spread this shit around so quick. They don't talk about this other than places like TMZ, which nobody listens to anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a bunch of shit that I used to get busted for the stupidest little thing back in the day, and now these people get away with murder, and they just because they're celebrities.
Don't feel bad. I was going to say, don't feel bad because if you did this, you'd be in prison already. If you did this,
I'd be done.
It comes down to those, it's the haves and have-nots. If you have money, you can do dirty shit to people who don't, and usually get away with it unless it's extremely bad or you made someone rich look bad.
Not good, bro.
But to be honest, this whole fucking Diddy thing, like I keep saying, it's going to be years before we find out anything significant, if it even goes to court, which I personally don't think it does.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think it's going to unravel much faster than that.
I don't know.
I mean,
I would like to see.
You don't hear about nothing else.
Well,
they don't talk about no pretty fucking good shit.
That means it's pretty slow. That means it's pretty slow. However, I do want to touch on something that Taria Williams brought up. She had a couple decent comments so far, but the last one was about someone who I don't like talking about, but Jaguar Wright having a warrant for a stolen truck and a failure to appear. Now, this, from what I can tell, this very well may be true, but yeah, there's a wanted poster with her and some dude for walking away, I guess either stealing a truck or not paying the note on a truck for a vehicle between $30,000 and $150,000 is the charge out in, what is it, Great Prairie, Texas. They got this chick on a wanted poster. So my question is she going to be
Would she
dumb
go for a
and
fucking test drive and it was just like, you know,
she might have
drove off
just
the
stopped paying
lot?
the bill. She might have just stopped paying the bill and left the state. And then
Yeah,
now
why
like,
not?
they can't find the car. You know, whatever it is, they always make it sound horrible, and it's really not as bad. But either way,
Sounds
she's
like
on a wanted poster right now in Texas, and that's a bad look for anybody.
that's the kind of shit that sounds like he's pissing the right people off and then fucking with her.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, my question is does she continue running her mouth on YouTube and posting podcasts if she's wanted, known wanted, probably felon? That's my question. But yeah, definitely a solid comment right there, and it's true as far as I can see. Although it is kind of weird though, the guy who made the video about it, he hasn't called in any information on her yet, and he wants people to call in for him, and then he's going to make the money off the content or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's really her or not. I couldn't see the name very well, but we'll see what happens with that.
Word up. All right, boys. I'm going to get a drink right now. I'm about to head in. I gotta see the ladies and whatnot. So I'll hit y'all up. Signing off. Later, bros.
Yo, hey, be good, brother. Be good. Thank you for tapping in. Yo, Ayo, I'm still here. I'm still talking. I gotta plug my camera in real quick. It's about to die, so let me plug that in. So I'm gonna kill my camera real quick, but I'll still be talking with you. So what's going on with you, man? What's been going on?
We'll talk, man.
What I gotta ask you, like, what is going on in your opinion? What is going on in just? I mean, basically, it seems to be rap music, but like they always say that there's a headhunt for black actors, black rappers, but like. Doesn't it seem like there's a lot of the similar charges are coming out against big names in the entertainment world, specifically hip hop, R&B? Yet you're not hearing anything about other people. Like, come on, we know rock stars in the 80s and 90s. They must have done some horrible shit that people came out and talked about. How come we're not hearing about any of them at the moment?
I think that's a ridiculous question.
Do you really think it's that ridiculous?
That's my answer.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that, to be honest. But no, I mean, it seems like they're clearing house.
I love hip hop. I was a big fan and a Pac fan, and just to leave it at that, if you're a fan of those two, I think the man that was the topic of this conversation for the most part is responsible for them not being here, and not maybe not solely responsible, but definitely had the motive and has proven through his character over the years that he doesn't really have
empathy,
a lot of good qualities, to just leave it at that and not talk about it anymore, because we got to continue this when we're all here. But you already, brother. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, brother. Be good, man.
One.
Peace. Well, folks, that seems to be about it. This is a short one tonight. Not sure where Bush went, but it is what it is, and we're gonna try to keep making. So keep plugging in. Be good, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe.